The game. Give me those games, boy. Hi, most welcome back. We gotta talk. Okay, first off, the Gaines Goblin is not just a mythical fantasy creature. The Gaines Goblin is a spirit, man. And it's infecting the lives of young men, especially. So I need you guys to pay attention. You gotta wake up. Seriously, you gotta wake up. And what's gonna happen is you're gonna get discouraged. You're gonna get stuck in life. You're gonna see that you don't have anyone to lean on. You don't have strong support. There's no opportunities. You're going to get depressed, nihilistic. It's not going to be good. All right. So I have to tell you what I've observed and three types of men that you do not want to hang out around with and you do not want to be. The first one is the skeptic. We all know skeptics. Skeptical about everything. Skeptical about new things and opportunities, does not have a growth mindset because it will require energy and getting out of your comfort zone. You will hear skeptics say things like, it's too risky. That's a scam. That's stupid. Repeat what other people say on YouTube, from their parents, from the media. It's always like a closed mindset about a lot of things that are not familiar, that do not have to do with the status quo. It's a very NPC, you could say, worldview. For instance, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, skeptical, doesn't give any thought, just writes it off. You just write things off. Okay? People listening to what the news has, oh, Bitcoin is too volatile. Oh, your friends, oh man, Bitcoin, I don't know about that. Cryptocurrency, oh, no, you just write it off. Could have made you a millionaire, you write it off. Don't invest anything, don't look into it, just write it off. Be skeptical. Be skeptical. We love a lot of times these guys on YouTube. Is this guy on steroids? We're skeptical. Why are you even skeptical about it? Who gives a shit? We're skeptical about this guy, skeptical about this guy creating a business. It's just everyone's skeptical, dude. And when you're skeptical, it leads to inaction. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It leads to inaction. What I want you guys, myself included, I want to be a student of life. Okay, I want to have the ability to look out, to be curious, and I think being a skeptic kills curiosity. It really does. Okay, and when you're a skeptic, man, you're gonna notice that it doesn't seem like there's a lot of opportunities because you're not looking for them. You're too busy being a skeptic, being skeptical about every opportunity instead of actually going deep and seeing the potential, the possibilities that are in things. Okay? I don't know where this has come from, but it seems like there's a major lack of curiosity amongst young men. Just skeptical about everything. Like always fearful, like always afraid. It's like, come on, dude, it's not that bad. Stop being scared. Stop being a skeptic. The next thing, the critic. We all know critics, right? Criticizes the world but does not try to make it better. Criticizes others without taking an honest look at oneself. Criticizes and complains about the present not being as good as the past. I really believe that it's super easy to criticize the world. We criticize the modern world. We criticize the way things are going. Everything can take on a sort of bleak and hopeless look when you start to criticize things. I really believe that you should stop allowing yourself to complain about things. You should stop listening to other people's complaints. If you don't like something, I don't think that you should always criticize it without following that criticism, trying to make it better. Okay? If you're going to criticize, try to come up with a solution. And I don't think too many people are doing that these days. I really don't. I think it's making your worldview hopeless. This again causes inaction. You start to see things as pointless. All right? You start to think too much about things that are dark and gloomy and everything. It seems, like it's not going anywhere good. You start to think of the past. Oh, it was so good. I want to just go back. And no, man, the future's great. We're in a great time. Okay. And we have to make it better. We have to be the ones to stop criticizing everything, but actually live it to make things better in our life. All right. The third thing, which is by far probably the most obnoxious person to be around, is the disagreeable person, which disagrees with everything. Friends, authority, parents, online, always disagreeing. Any point, they just disagree to disagree. And I've noticed that I think people like this, that have this nature, they disagree to gain status. They do it as a form of status grabbing. Because when they disagree, if they can appear contrarian, then maybe they can appear like they know something more than you, like they're more knowledgeable than you, they're better than you are. All right, the disagreeable person, in my understanding, is usually egotistical, okay, and usually likes to argue and disturb the peace of others because there's a lack of internal peace within themselves. Okay, there's a lack of equanimity. So here's the one thing too about disagreeing all the time is that you can't know it all. There's no way. Your opinions, I mean, dude, you can only know so much. The best way to learn, to be a student of life, to be open, to be present to all the opportunities, to make good connections, is to be open and to listen. Disagreeable people are very unlikable. And if you want to be disliked, then be a disagreeable person. Always be contrarian. Always have a differing view and always want to share that view too. That's what the most obnoxious thing is in a group, you don't always need to speak up. Most times, it's better, like it says in the 48 Laws of Power, always say less than necessary. Law number 4, always say less than necessary. Okay? We're giving our opinion too much. We're disagreeing. It's an ego thing. It's a status thing. You don't always have to be like that, man. Your world is going to open up when you listen, when you get different views, when you begin to understand things, okay? Not by disagreeing. So, guys, listen. There's so many opportunities for you, okay? But you do not want to be the critic. You don't want to be stuck skeptical all about everything. You want to be open. You want to be curious. You don't want to disagree with everyone, all right? So don't block yourself off to these things, man. Don't block yourself off. And the last thing I'll say about this is it comes when you combine these things. You know, it takes on this view of it's all about me, me, me. You see that in the self-improvement, and I don't think it's good. The individual focusing on only himself and what he can gain from others. What does this thing have to offer me? I think that is prevalent with young men. Okay? As you get older, you start to realize it's not about what they can offer me. It's what I can offer them. How can I benefit someone else? How can I help someone else? How can I build something that helps someone else? How can I solve a problem? Come up with a solution. Not what can this do for me? Where's my handout? It's like, no, man, no one really cares about you. So, man, I'm telling you, you got to change the mindset. All right, that's it, guys. If you have not already, join our Discord. It is rapidly growing. We have live meetups, okay? We call it Wednesday Fellowship, Sunday Fellowship. Our Discord group is the best online men's community. I guarantee you that. Come check it out. I'll see you guys in there. I hope you have a blessed day. Peace.